Okay. Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing today on this Thursday, y'all? It's been a good, what, 6 days, I think, since I've been on here? Maybe 7. I don't even know. I think 6. But hey, y'all, I decided to hop on here and talk a little bit about affiliate marketing and digital products. See if y'all had any questions. See if I have anybody who is wanting to learn how to make money online and how to do this. Hey, Juju, how are you today? Hope you're having a good Thursday. I keep wanting to think it's Wednesday, but it's not, y'all. I bet y'all like don't go backwards, please. But yes. Yeah, it's been a good I think 6 or 7 days since I've been on here. You at work? Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I think it's been 6, maybe 7 days since I came. But yeah, I decided to hop on here, see if I got any new people or anybody who has questions about anything. Just talking about, the usual, making money online, finding a way to make income outside of a 9 to 5 so that you don't have to feel stuck at a 9 to 5. I feel like y'all always hear me say, I feel like everybody should be making some kind of income outside of a 9 to 5, just in case, because you never know. I see your background is a little different. My last few lives has been like this. I'm just at my desk, but my last 3 lives, even though I don't go live as much no more, but like the last 3, it's been the same spot. I'm just at my desk, yeah. Um, I'm getting ready to take those vines down though. I hate them now. Like all those vines hanging. I have a lot of them, but I'm taking all of them down. But yeah, I find it easier now just to go live on my actual desktop computer. Yeah. Even though I hate feeling stuck because when I go live here, then I'm stuck in this one spot. But yes, y'all. So let me know if y'all are new here. If anybody does join that's new to the live. If you've never been in my live before, my name is Lane, and I pretty much started my journey in digital marketing last year in 2024 and was able to end up eventually quitting my 9 to 5 and basically making more income than my 9 to 5. So I quit. I did it for a year. I did both for a year, and then I ended up just leaving the job because for me that was my goal. I didn't want to work for nobody else. I know some people want to keep their jobs, which is fine. I mean, because the more income the merrier, right? But for me, I knew the kind of person I have became. I don't want no boss. I don't want to ask for time off. I don't want to be told when to go to the restroom. I don't want none of that. So I knew that I had to do something different. And once I found my way out, baby, that was it. That was it. I'm trying to do better with going live and giving good information with and about RBA. Yes. Have you been going live lately? If so, where do you go live at? On which platform? Yeah, which platform? Because I know some people go live on Instagram, TikTok. Me personally, I like YouTube, but they all work. They all work. They all work. On Facebook and need to get back to TikTok. Oh, okay, on Facebook. I don't know why I always forget about Facebook. Probably because I don't use Facebook for business, but Facebook is good too for digital products and all of that. Yeah. My Facebook is just all family and they just in my business for no reason. So I don't even go over there. I got a business Facebook, but I don't really post to it. So but yeah, that's good. Yep, you definitely need to start back going live. I even slacked on going live. I used to go live like every other day. Now it's like once a week. But that's because I'm in the process right now, y'all, of learning a new skill. And baby, when I master this one, y'all just don't know. I am learning how to day trade, y'all. I'm learning how to day trade. And I'm obsessed with it, honestly. I'm gonna just be real. I'm like, damn, why didn't I learn how to day trade a long time ago? Like, this is where it's at. And you ain't gotta make no content. You ain't gotta do nothing but just worry about your day trading and that's it. Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been focused on learning. I think I pretty much got it down. Like my strategy that I'm gonna use. Now I'm getting ready to actually go live with real money. probably tomorrow, actually. So hopefully I have the same success that I've had paper trading with fake money. But yeah, so yeah, that's the whole thing. Learning a high income skill. High income skill. If you are somebody who is tired of your 9 to 5, or maybe you just need more income, maybe you want to be at home with your kids, maybe you want to be able to go on vacation, whatever your reason is, maybe you in debt. Baby, I was all those things. In debt, paycheck to paycheck, hated my boss, hated my job. All of them applied to me when I started. And I got into digital marketing. Like I said, last year, I bought a course. The whole point of this, y'all, if you smart, you start with done for you digital products. Don't go trying to create nothing from scratch if you new. I'm never going to tell a new person to go create something from scratch when there's so many already proven programs that you can buy that teach you everything you need to know, and you're able to make money at the same time while you learning. So it's no reason for me to say go make something from scratch, y'all. The whole point is to start with a done for you digital product. Affiliate marketing, y'all, is where it's at. Get a product that's going to help you, going to teach you. Be an affiliate, earn commissions, high commissions, 80 to 90% commissions, right? And as you learning, you promote that product, you make money. That's how you do it. Thank you, Juju. You're going to do anything you're going to do. What do you mean, Juju? I think you meant like learn anything. Yeah, day trading is big, y'all. That's a big thing. It's a process when it comes to that. It's definitely a process, but anything can be done, y'all. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. That's where I'm at. When I see other people doing stuff, I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. That's how y'all should be thinking. If she doing it, if she was able to get in digital marketing and learn and make all this money and quit her job, I can do it too. Because you can. I'm not special. I'm just a regular mom who used to work a job she hated and found a way out of it by investing, y'all. Investing in myself. I invested in a course. I didn't say, oh, I'm not buying that. Oh, I'm not doing this. I knew I needed to learn it. I knew I was serious about learning it. So I did what I had to do. Found a way to do it and ended up making my money back within 2 months and making $10,000 the second month as a beginner. And the only thing I could think about is, what if I wouldn't have started? What if I wouldn't have bought the course? I probably would still be working a job that I hate, still struggling, still complaining every single day. So I'm glad that I made that investment. You know what I mean? Because I made that money back so many times at this point. And that's kind of what I do. Get on here, teach y'all how to do this, especially women, how to start, what programs to start with, y'all, that's going to explain to you in a beginner-friendly way and teach you how to do this. But it's all up to you. Like, I literally wake up now. I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock. I don't got to go clock in to nobody's job. I literally do my day, plan my day how I want, and make money while doing it, while doing what I want to do. So that's the goal, y'all. The freedom to be able to make money while doing what you want to do and not being stuck at somebody's clock 8 to 12 hours and then still waiting for the next paycheck. You know, like, that's, to me, that's not life at all. Let me see, you gonna do it. Oh, thank you, Juju. I thought that's what you meant. But yeah, that's not life. Working just to pay bills, like, who trying to do that till they 65? Not me. Like, working to pay bills? No. Baby, I want to be able to make money and enjoy life now while I'm young, not work until I'm 65 and then the little bit of life I have left, they expect you to enjoy it. Like, no. And that's even if we even have any money to have by the time we get that age, because the way this economy going, baby, we might even have no freaking Social Security or nothing else at this point. So I'm just saying, like, you got to be smart now. And I wish I would have discovered digital products sooner, honestly. I wish it was sooner. But yeah, let me know if anybody in here is new. If y'all have questions, like I say, the program, y'all didn't even mention the program I started with. The program that I started with was UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. That's the course that I complete beginner that taught me everything. That's the course that I've sold the most. I've helped a lot of people start making money, but there is other ways to start, y'all. You just have to let me know. Let me know where to meet y'all at. But there's no reason that you should not be learning how to make money in this online space. If you are sitting around just being broke every single day and you're not doing nothing about it, it's your fault. And y'all can be mad at me all y'all want. It's your fault. Like, that's how I feel. Because nowadays, there's so many ways to make money. It's your fault. Because you either sitting back watching people's lives every day, watching everybody else's content, watching everybody go out there and make money and live their best life, and you living through them instead of getting off your butt and investing and learning the same thing, right? So I feel like it's your fault, because there's no excuse to just stay broke and stay in the same situation and keep complaining, expecting something different to happen, right? Hey, Ebony. Girl, you were right about that. I'm 50 and I'm not trying to work another 15 years just to get. Exactly. Like, who trying to do that? And then you look back over your life and it's like it's gone, and all you did was work this job for a company that didn't fucking appreciate you, because they don't. And they gonna act like it while you there. And some of them don't even act like it while you there. But I guarantee if something happened and you can't come to work, guess what's gonna happen? Your ass gonna be replaced in seconds. They already got your replacement. Like, that's the thing. Like, they could care less about what you got going on. And that's just the honest truth, y'all. That's the honest truth. So I wish that I would have got into this sooner in life myself, y'all. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I discovered it when I did. I feel like it was meant to be. I feel like it was put in front of me for a reason. I feel like God gave me that vision, and it was my job to put in the work to get it, right? What's that saying? Faith without action is nothing. It's not. You can't have faith and then sit back and just wait for everything to be handed to you. Like, you literally have to go out and get it for yourself, honestly. That's all I did. That is it, y'all. Like, it took me getting miserable at my job. Like, when I was comfortable at the job, I was fine. But the minute I got miserable, that's when I was like, okay, this ain't gonna work. I was like, this ain't gonna happen, because it takes us getting uncomfortable, getting miserable, whatever it takes, y'all. And then the smart people, look for other ways. The people who expect magic to happen, they just sit there, right, and do nothing. But me, I knew when I started waking up pretty much in tears because I didn't want to go clock in. I was like, this is it. I was like, this is it. When my performance started dropping, when I knew that I didn't care about my metrics no more, and none of that shit mattered. I didn't care. Like, I was holding on by a thread. When I got to that point where I was making up all kinds of reasons to take my time off and call in and just doing everything, y'all, it's because I was avoiding going to this job because the job drained the life out of me. Like, it was mentally, emotionally draining. And it was a lot. And I could have just been a person that just keep dragging myself out of the bed every morning to go to this job I hate, complaining every day, get off work, snap at everybody in the house. I could just keep doing the same thing, right? Just to get by. But I was like, oh no, it's more to life than this. I was like, this is not life. And then I got online, started looking. I'm like, I got to find another way to make money. And I automatically started looking for online income because I was like, I ain't going from one boss to another one. So I went online. And digital products kept coming up. Like, it kept coming up, like, everywhere. Like, you can make money selling digital products. Then I started seeing people on Instagram making money, talking about they made $1,000 in 5 minutes. And I'm like, what? $1,000 in 5 minutes, baby? You know how long it'll take me to make that in my job? Going on vacation, making money, just doing whatever they want to do. Out getting coffee, making money. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then that's when at first I thought they was lying. I ain't gonna lie. At first I was like, no, they scamming. Cause that's how I know what y'all be thinking. I'm like, no, $1,000 that quick. Like, no. So I kind of did my own research. And then I had to just be smart. Like, everybody not making up the same damn lie, right? I'm looking at people from different countries doing it, like all over the world. So I'm like, okay, gotta be something about this. So I started learning more and more about digital marketing, selling digital products. And I'm like, okay, this is real, right? So then I was like, how am I going to figure out how to do this? And that's when all the different courses started coming up in my feed. And the one that stood out to me was UBC. And I was like, I'm buying this course. I'm going to buy this course. And I waited a while because the course is $499. So I waited. And that's my only regret now, waiting. Because I could have started months before I actually did. But I was like, pretty much hesitating, like, oh, what else can I do to get this information besides this, right? And the thing is, you're going to be forever trying to get that information if you try to go piece it together, right? So I was like, no, I don't have that kind of time. So I just bought the course. Y'all, bought it from a complete stranger on the internet. It was a girl that I was following on Instagram. I was watching her content every day. She was talking about how she was burnt out at her job too, and she was able to quit after learning from this course. So I kind of related to her story. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me just choose her. I never even spoke to the girl, y'all. Never asked a question. Just went on her store and bought it. So I know she was happy for that $500 because literally. And the good thing about it is I did it on payment. So Klarna Afterpay, y'all, you don't have to pay the whole 500. So I did it through payment plans and bought this course. And I immediately started going through this course and learning while I was working. I was working, getting off work every day in this course, learning what I needed to learn. I started a brand new Instagram account from scratch, and I just started implementing all the things that UBC was teaching me. That's all I did. I started implementing them. I started making content. When I look back on it, it wasn't the best content, but the whole point was I didn't wait to be perfect. I started, and as I started posting, I got better. I started learning more. My content changed. You know what I mean? So the course taught me everything. And before I knew it, somebody bought the course for me because I was promoting the same exact product that I bought to learn from because it gave you rights to resell it. That's what I'm telling y'all. So while I was learning and promoting this course, telling people to get started with this course, if you want to learn how to make money online and do all these things, I didn't know somebody was watching me and related to my story. And eventually they bought it from me, y'all. That's how it happens. I made my money back within the second month. And then I went on to make $10,000 in May. Y'all, I started in April. I made $10,000 in the month of May, which is crazy. All from reselling UBC. All my sales came from the same thing because that's the only product I had at the time. That's when I knew this was where I needed to be. And I started getting better and better. I started learning more. I started going live over here, teaching other people. And I continued to just make money from digital products, y'all. I made a few of my own ebooks. I bought other courses along the way, like smaller products. And I kind of built my store like that. And I have been successful ever since, y'all. Like I said, I started in April of 2024. I worked my job. Like I made 10K in May. Every month after that, I made more money than my job every single month. Like I could have quit my job. I was making 3 times the money that I was making at work. And I was so scared to quit my job because we so conditioned to think like we have to work a 9 to 5. Here I am making all this money selling digital products from my phone. And here I am still dragging myself out of the bed every morning in tears to go to this job I hate like a fool. And I don't even want to say a fool because it allowed me a fool though, but it allowed me to build my savings faster is what it did. Even though I was being a fool. But I was working, so I was paying all my bills with that money and all the money I was making from digital products. Guess what I was doing? Saving and paying off all my debt. 20K in credit card debt. So it just helped me do it quicker because I had 2 incomes. And it took me, y'all, from April of 2024, well, let's say May, because that's when I started making the money, up until March of 2025 to finally quit my job, which is crazy. So almost a year I did both. And it never failed me, no month. Every month I made more money selling digital products. Like, that's crazy. Why the fuck are we working for these people, right? So I'm like that. So in March, that's when it was there. I ended up leaving my job in March, y'all. So I've been 9 to 5 free since March. So over 6 months now, which is crazy. And guess what? I don't got one single regret. Not one. I'm like, thank goodness. Now I can just wake up. I'm free. I do what I want to do. Now I'm learning. I've learned other streams of income. I'm learning a new one now. I'm learning how to day trade. That's going to be another stream of income because I'm still selling digital products because I do it on my own time, right? Day trading is a whole nother stream of income, right? I've got monetized on YouTube. That's other income just from vlogging, y'all, and making content on YouTube. YouTube pays me. So that's what it's all about. Learning some kind of skill and sticking with it and not quitting. Because if you do invest in anything to learn it and you really, really give 100%, as long as you don't quit, you have to win. I mean, that's what you got to think about. As long as you don't quit, you got to win because there's no way you're going to do something forever and never make a sale or never get where you need to be, right? The only way that happens is when you quit too soon, right? Or when you give up. My mom told me this lady retired and been working for years. She kept telling everyone how happy she was to retire. She finally retired. Exactly. Like, that's so sad. Like, you know how that happens to so many people. Never got a chance to enjoy it. Right, Ebony? That happens to so many people. That's why a lot of the older generation, at least in my family, like, they go back to work. Like, they go back to work. I'm like, what? My grandpa. So I was raised by my grandma and my grandpa. So I was raised by older generation, which I absolutely love. But rest they soul because they have both passed away now. But my grandpa, I remember when he retired. He worked the same job his whole entire life. He retired from the job and then he didn't even stay retired long. Like he went back to work part-time. I'm like, ain't no way in hell. And he didn't go for money. He went because he was bored, talking about he needs something to do. And that's what it is. They be so caught up in this routine their whole life. And then when they retire and then they don't get up and do those same things, they die or they go down, so they have a lot of them go back to work. And I'm like, that's insane. Like, it's sad at the same time because it's like that's all they know in life is this freaking job. And it's like that's what they want. That's what they want. But see, they don't got that same kind of grip on us. Not me, not the millennials. They ain't got that kind of grip on us because we out here doing something different, right? They already know we're not playing, baby. We will get online and find a way to make money and tell y'all F this job. See, back then they wasn't doing that. They was just doing whatever they was told. But these generations now, like, we ain't doing that. That shit ain't working. The smart people, right? Ain't nobody finna be stuck working for y'all for the rest of their life, barely getting paid crumbs, right? But that's sad to see because it happens so much especially when they don't find nothing to do or they don't find a hobby or anything like that. I remember that video when you left your job. I was so happy for you. Hopefully I'm next. Thank you, Ebony. Yes, you next. Speak it into existence. Yes, girl. I'll never forget that when I made that video. I'll never forget the day when I quit on their asses. I was like, let me write this damn email. I took out my phone. Because the thing is, y'all, I quit on leave, which was felt even better. Like, y'all can kick rocks. I didn't even come back. I left. I did it the right way, y'all. I got them for everything that I could get. Like, baby, I need a leave of absence for mental health reasons. Because y'all done drove me insane. Y'all done made me crash out on this job. And I literally went on a medical leave of absence and got paid. Y'all got paid. Like, I had that covered in my insurance. And it's crazy because I never knew I could do that, y'all. As old as my ass is, as long as I've been working, like, I never realized how people would just take these leaves. And I'm like, where the fuck she at? She gone for 6 weeks. I'm like, it never dawned on me, like, you can do that if you paying for it. I'm like, I am slow all this time. But that lets you know I just used to come to work every day and just take my little vacation when it was my paid vacation, but never. And I'm like, no, I'm finna get them for everything they got from me. Like, I'm tired. I'm about to crash out. I went to the doctor. The doctor was like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm finna crash out. I was like, I'm tired. They driving me fucking crazy at work. I was like, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I don't remember what I said. I said just enough for them not to think I was cuckoo, right? Because you gotta, y'all ain't giving me no medicine because I'm not crazy. But I said just enough for him to approve that leave. And he was like, how much time you need? And me, with my crazy ass, I'm thinking, I'm about to be pushing the limit. I said 30 days. He didn't even blink. He was like, okay. And I'm like, I should have said 60 if that's I'm thinking 30 days is a lot. Baby, he didn't even flinch. He was like, okay, sign that paper. I'm like, damn, I should have said 60. Hell, I should have said 90 if that's the case. So I got my little 30 days. I went on my little 30-day leave of absence, y'all. I was so happy because I was still getting paid. Like, I was still getting my regular hourly pay. And y'all don't forget, I was making money with digital products. So I was not having to get up and go to work. So it allowed me to be able to feel like I was full-time entrepreneur, right? Because I didn't have to go to work, but I was still getting the pay. So it allowed me to be free and like really see what it was like day to day, like creating my own schedule, doing what I want to do. And that's what I did, y'all. And I did it for when that 30 days got close to the ending, I asked for an extension. So I got an extension for 2 more weeks. So I actually did 6 weeks. I got an extension. I went 2 more weeks. And then even at that time, in my mind, I was going back to work. For what? I don't know. Because I already, like I said, it's been almost a year and I'm already making all this money. But in my mind, I was going back to work still. Y'all, when I think about it, I'm like, why? And but that just shows you the control. These jobs, they have psychological control over us. So I'm just like, the 2 weeks started coming to an end, and I'm like, I ain't going back. I can't do it. Like, it was no way I could go from the freedom that I had for 6 weeks, just coming and going, leaving, going where I want to go, just doing traveling, just not a care in the world with no job. and making more money. Like there was no way. All my debt was paid off by this time, y'all. I'm debt free. All my credit cards got zero balance. I'm like, why would you even be considering going back? Like that's insane. So I didn't get to really officially put in the 2 weeks. It was really less than 2 weeks, but I didn't care. I wasn't coming back. But I still was nice about it. Like I could have just not even spoke to him again and just never came back. So I sent the email. I remember I woke up that day. I was like, this is it. I ain't going back to this job. I was like, I got too much freedom. Gotta put my email out, sent the email to my supervisor, let them know this was my notice of resignation and I was not coming back. And they messaged me back and they was like something about thank you for your I don't know, some BS message. And I was like, no, thank y'all. And I left, y'all. That is exactly how I left. So I wasn't even at work when I left. I was on mental health leave. Left that job. But I feel like that was God. I feel like that was God looking out for me. Because had I not been on that leave of absence, I probably would have worked longer. But because I got pushed out and got on that leave of absence, I feel like it was God's way of showing me, like, this is what you asked for, this is what you want. You got it. And I was like, if I go back, I feel like that would be disobeying what I'm supposed to be doing. So I didn't go back. And I did pray on it. And I had every sign, y'all, in the world. I even had a dream. Like I prayed on it. I had all these weird dreams. I started looking them up on the internet, and it's crazy. Like all the dreams I was having, they had like symbolic meaning, which I don't even want to go into it. I'm like, this ain't nothing but everything telling me this, you need to not go back to that job, right? So I ended up just not going back. And it was the best thing I could have did, y'all. And all of this started because I learned a skill. That's it. So that's kind of what I do. Just get on these lives, answer y'all's questions, tell y'all how to start, give y'all my story. And that's the thing. People make selling digital products so hard, y'all. It's not hard. You just have to be you. Tell your story. That's it. Talk about the journey. Talk about why you started, why you want to quit your job. If you do get a digital product, just be you and talk about the reason you started, what you struggle with, and just you can make sales just from being yourself and posting about the things you go through in your journey. And you will be surprised the people that will relate to you and how you build trust like that. And eventually people buy from you because they want to learn too. They want to get away from their job or whatever the case may be. They want to do the same thing. And that's all it is. But people really overcomplicate selling digital products. That's because they try so hard to sell them, right? And then it becomes like a job, and then it becomes not fun. And then it's like, okay, I'm back at work, right? But if you do it like that through just storytelling, being you, posting your content, just talking about your journey, talking about what you learn, educating people, teaching them something, that's how you build your page too. That's going to be the same way you make sales, y'all. Make money. When I look back at the beginning of my journey, y'all, I was a beginner. I didn't know much. I was learning from UBC. And to be able to make 10K, 5 figures as a beginner my second month, I was like, why are people buying from me? Like, I don't know. I knew what I was talking about, but at the same time, I didn't. But it was because they could relate, because I was talking about my job, how much I hated it, how I told myself I was going to find a way out, and how I was going to make this work. And I bought this course, and guess what? I made a sale. And then, like, I literally was just talking about the different stages that I was going through. That's what did it. That's how I was able to continue making the money, just from being myself. That's it. That's all you got to do. But the first thing you got to do is believe in yourself, change your mindset, and then actually invest. Buy a done for you digital product. If you smart, you start with a digital product that's already created, an affiliate program. So that way the product is already proven, it's already selling. All you have to do is promote it. And you promote it by just being you, y'all, and posting content and being consistent. That's it. That is it. So hopefully all of that made sense, what I just said. But let me know if y'all have any questions. The people that are in here, I usually have UBC linked in the chat, but I don't right now. But I can if I do have new people in here who've never seen UBC, I can share my screen just to kind of show the inside of the course. But y'all just let me know in the chat if I need to do that. If I don't have anybody who wants me to share my screen, then I'm not. But let me know in the chat if anybody is interested in seeing it who hasn't. Y'all, I feel like I just talked so much. A lot. I didn't get on here to do all that talking. Okay, what? But yeah, let me know if I have any questions from anybody. But that's literally my story, y'all. That's honestly how I got in this. That's the story on how I quit my job. Seriously, that's literally how it happened. I was like, baby, I'm not coming back here. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been slacking on the lives, y'all. I told y'all I wasn't gonna go live that much no more. But I ain't gonna lie, I be missing going live. So maybe I need to start back going live more often. I be missing going live. I want to just go live and just do like, I be want to go live sometimes and just not really, I don't want to say not make it about digital products because or it's always about making money online, right? That's what I do. But like when I'm just making my coffee in the morning and doing stuff like that, because that's something I do every day, yo. And then I always say I'm gonna do it, and then when the next day come, I never do it. Never do it. What made you start doing lives besides Faceless? So the reason I went live for the first time ever, because I was shy. I'm still shy, but back then I was real shy. And I was not going live if you would ask me on nobody's freaking screen. So the fact that I'm here now is crazy. But I went live after, so I had already bought UBC on Instagram. I had already started a new Instagram account. I had already made like my first 3 sales from UBC. So I had made almost 2K. And I was so amazed by the fact that, damn, this is true. People really making hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars selling digital products. I was so shocked by it. I did a video on YouTube because I had a YouTube channel already. It was just, I had 200 subscribers, y'all. 200 subscribers. And I was like, I'm going to do a video. So I just recorded myself. I did a sit down video. I recorded myself talking about the journey of starting, how I hated my job. I came across digital products. I bought the course, made money, and bam. And then I linked the course in the chat. I think in the bottom of my video. And I was like, this is how you start if you want to. Basically, I did a video and I posted it on YouTube. And the video went viral, basically. On my little channel with 200 subscribers, y'all, I had 200 people for a long time. And the video went crazy. Like, I went to sleep and I woke up the next day and I had like 1,000 views. And I'm like, 1,000 views. I ain't none of my videos ever had 1,000 views. So I'm like, okay, 1,000 views. So I would close the app. I would open the app like 30 minutes later and it was like 2,000 views. And I'm like, oh shit. And like the video just kept getting more and more views. Like up, I don't even know where it's at now, but it kept getting a lot of views. And then like 3 days later, I had gained 1,500 subscribers, y'all, in 3 days, which is on an account where I was stuck at 200. So I gained 1,500. So I got monetized on YouTube. I had my little 1,500 plus 2. So I had like 1,700 and something people. And I'm like, damn, I'm monetized now all from this little video that I made. And my channel was not about digital marketing, y'all, because mind you, I didn't know about it back then. It was blog coffee content and vlogs. So I posted a video that had nothing to do with my channel. And because of that, all the comments, I had so many positive comments. I had a lot of comments on that video. It gave me the what's the word? Confidence. It gave me the confidence to say, okay, let's go live on YouTube and talk about it. Like I was still scared, but I was like, okay, I'm getting a lot of good feedback over here on this video that went viral. So I literally just hit the live one night and I didn't say nothing, y'all, for like 15 minutes. I didn't say nothing. I just hit the live and I was just sitting there like waiting. Because I never went live. I was waiting for people to say something to me. Like, I just sat there. I promise you it was like 10, 15 minutes. I didn't say anything. And I just kind of sat there. I may have said like 1 or 2 things, like hi or something like that. But I didn't really talk because I was waiting on people to come in and like start a conversation. I didn't know what to say. And that's literally how I started going live. And I kept coming back and it got easier and easier. But I didn't even talk at first, y'all. And then I realized if you want to be successful at live, you can't get on a live and wait for people. Because when you get on a live, it's usually 0 people. And then you may get 1 or 2 people who come in, but you got to start talking. So I had to get used to talking like I was talking to somebody, but I was really talking to myself. So that's what I do now. I just get on the live and I just, hey, y'all. Sometimes there ain't even nobody in here, but I leave my lives up. So when people come and find them later, it makes sense, because they they don't get it in live. They get it like because it's posted on my channel. So they don't get that silence if I just sit there. So that's literally how I started going live. And I've been doing it ever since May of 2024. And I only go live on YouTube. Yep, that's what happened. You were one of my subs. See, I got a lot of people, and I used to ask them how they were finding me, and most people said that they found me through that video. They was like, your video was on my whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called, the homepage or the suggested video or something. Like YouTube really did its thing. It was pushing that video out like to people's algorithm, and it was on the homepage. And people was like, we seen your video. That's how. And I'm like, okay, YouTube. Now, what made that video do that? I have no clue. Because the only thing I did different is I made a video that had nothing to do with what I was talking about on this channel. Because I was trying to do like day in the life content. And one piece of advice I would tell you if you're trying to grow YouTube, do not start with day in the life content. Like that's the one mistake that I did because I spent so much time trying to grow YouTube that I was going to give up on this channel because I was gaining like 1 subscriber a week. Like that's crazy. But that's because I was doing coffee routine, little mini vlogs, trying to do like day in the life. And people, if they don't know you, they don't give a damn about your day in the life. Like, right. They like, who are you? Like nobody cares, right? So you have to start a YouTube channel with value. It got to be something that you teaching. You giving people something. They coming to you because they want something. They don't want to see you. And then once you start giving value and you start growing the channel because people looking forward to what you finna teach, then you can start doing day in the life because then people care a little bit of like what you got going on in life. And that's the mistake I made. I spent so much time trying to do day in the lives and that shit do not work. That don't work unless you already have like a huge following on another platform. Like say you on TikTok and you got like 20,000 people or 10,000 people and you make a YouTube and then you tell those people, hey, I got a YouTube channel, come follow me. Then you may grow quick because you bringing your people from over there. But like just to do it and you don't have like a following anywhere, it's not 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work. And it's going to take you a long time to grow. Something to talk about. How are you? You definitely have to use to be in live, especially right. Yes, exactly. And even to this day, y'all, I've been going live since May, which is crazy. It's been like a year and a half almost. I'm still shy when I hit the live button. It's something about when you hit that live button, it's like, oh shit. But at the end of the day, once you start making money, it's like, baby, if you don't turn that live on and start talking to people and tell them what kind of product you got and how they should start, like, so then you got to stop letting fear hold you back. Because at the end of the day, people going to judge you regardless. They going to judge you no matter what you do, whether you go live or not. They going to judge your content. So I just had to learn, like, I don't care. I don't care what people say. I just get on here. Have you done collaborations with people who are in similar fields? Not really. Kind of like, probably because I'm a loner. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but no. I just been doing my own thing. Like I have different like digital marketer, like online friends, like on Instagram and stuff like that. People I've helped that we talk all the time, like through inbox, but not collaborations. Yeah, but I do have a few people like that I keep up with. They keep up with me, but I don't know. I'm a loner type person. Like I would collab though. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't, but I know my personality, y'all. I'm just, oh, I do it myself. You know what I mean? Like that's just who I am. But I definitely would. That's it. Once you stop caring about what people say, right? Once you stop caring, that's it. Because you got to realize, y'all, the internet, y'all, people be getting fake pages. You click on their page, it be the people saying stuff in your comments. You click on their page, they ain't got no followers, so they got 1 subscriber. Like, go somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they probably, look, let me not even be mean. They probably sitting at home, just dusty, crusty, ain't took no bath. Just that's what they do. Comment on people's shit because they hate, you know. So that's how I view it. I'm like, if you got time to comment on my page and say something nasty, thank you for the engagement. Thank you, because you just gave me some engagement, right? And that's how you got to think of it. So you got to have a little bit of thick skin. But I don't care. People say whatever. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm making money. You not, probably. Not bad. That's all I could think of. Probably not, y'all. They're probably just sitting in there, just steak. But yeah, you definitely gotta not care. So I would say to people who like shy and you do have products you're trying to promote, just go live. Do a faceless live. Like that's a thing now where you just don't show your face and you just kind of share the product. I used to do it sometimes. You just share your screen. Like say if I wanted to show y'all UBC, I could just put it on UBC, but me not be on the camera. And that's a faceless live, but you still gotta talk, and tell people why they need this product. But at least it takes the pressure off because you can't be seen until you get used to it. So, and some people do faceless lives all the time. Like that's just what they prefer. There's nothing wrong with it. So I would say if you build up the courage to go live, you definitely should go live. It helps. It helps. It helps. All right, y'all. No questions from anybody. How long I've been on here? 40 minutes. 41 minutes. Okay, not today. Not today. I'll definitely go back and check your videos. Yes, I have a lot of them on there. My live videos are very informative, even if you just watch the lives. I share my screen a lot, talking about the different ways that you can start this and just talk about a lot of different stuff. So you can even just look at the lives and learn a lot. And I usually leave all my lives up. If they're productive, I usually leave them all up. So yeah. Yep. And y'all, if y'all are ever looking for UBC or RBA is another program that I also promote, y'all. You can always find like the links to any of those products in my YouTube bio under my Stand Store link in the bio, y'all. It takes you to my Stand Store and it will show you a list of I usually talk about UBC, which is how I started, RBA, which is a more affordable option for people who need that, which is still a good product. And then Phase Forward AI, which is the AI twin community for the people who want to learn how to create an AI twin so that you don't have to be on camera. All three of those products are the main ones that I talk about, and they're all listed in my store. And the great thing about all of them, y'all, they products that you can buy, learn from, and make money at the same time. Because you either can be an affiliate or RBA is 100% profit. UBC and Phase Forward AI is affiliate programs, y'all, where you earning 80% commission for Phase Forward AI, 85 for UBC. So high commission. That's what people don't understand. Like when you invest in a course like UBC, every time you sell the course or somebody buys through your link, that's $424 you make. Like you can literally do that 4 times and you made almost $2,000, right? With just 4 customers. So that's the type of income you look at when you have high ticket courses like that that's teaching. Even with Phase Forward AI, that's $197, but you still earning like 160, 170, something I can't remember. But that's what it's all about. Starting with products that are already created that's going to teach you step by step what you need to know, but then also serve as the digital product. So you're not just buying something to learn from, but then you still got to go find something to sell, if that makes sense. You don't have to do that. That is the product. So those are usually the main 3 that I talk about. I appreciate people who take the time to share what they know. Yes, thank you. Yep, all the time. I've been coming on here since I made my first freaking sale. Talking about it. It's crazy. Like it's been over a year, y'all. And I still talk about that same exact course, UBC, which is how I started. It's still out there, still growing, it's still selling, it's still teaching, it's still changing lives. Yep, it's still there. You just got to be willing to take the time to learn, y'all. And the great thing about it is they offer the payment plans. Like that's what I love the most because that's how I did it. They offer the payments through Klarna, through Afterpay. So that way you're not paying the whole thing up front, and it doesn't hold you back from getting inside. So even when you do Klarna and Afterpay, you still get immediate access. You even still get the right to resell the course. So why wouldn't you start, right? I literally started for $125 when I did it because I did the 4-payment plan, 4 payments. But some people tell me like they got approved for 12. I'm like, well, damn, good for you. Some people get 6. It just depends. Some people have 0 down, they don't pay nothing, and their payments don't start till later, and they get approved. And the great thing about it, like I said, you still get access to the course. So while you learning and promoting and posting content, at the same time, you could be trying to sell the program even though you haven't paid it off yet. Like that's the good thing about it. So it helps people out a lot. A lot. So that's why I be feeling like people don't be having no excuse unless you just want to stay where you at. But it's no excuse because us as people, we find a way to buy everything that we want to buy, even when we ain't got the money. We find a way. So that's the same thing. You should find a way to invest in something that's actually going to make you money. You have to be willing to do it, but there's always a way. It's just how bad do you want it is the question. Yep, how bad do you want it? But y'all, I am about to get off of here, so let me know if y'all have any last minute questions for me before I go. Oh, your videos help me learn how to batch create videos. I work in Canva for education in this special. Oh, thank you, Ebony, so much. I know what you're talking about, the one where I did the multiple reels. A lot of people comment and message me about that video. But yep, you are definitely welcome. Yep, I will. You enjoy your day too. Yep, I know exactly what video it is because to this day I still get people reach out to me about that video all the time, or they comment on it still to this day. Yep, still to this day. Yep, go ahead and let me know, Ebony. I'm still here. You said you had one more question. Okay, what is this? If you're watching on replay and you like the content, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Look, I'm trying to figure out what that even is. Look, y'all know I'm. I think it's a five. Did you like gift $5? If so, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Can you make a video one day on how to show what's on your phone or laptop screen while you're showing? Yes, I think I have. Wait, I think I have that video. Did I ever make a video on that? Hold on, let me look at my page because I know what you're talking about. People, when I did that tutorial, everybody was asking me, and I think I made a video, unless I didn't actually make it. Let me see. If I did, I'm gonna tell you where it's at. Let me see. But I want to say I made that video because that's something I wanted to learn how to do. So I went on YouTube and Googled it, and then I found somebody's YouTube tutorial, and that's how I did it. Let me see. Maybe I did make it. I thought I made it. If I didn't, I will definitely make a video on it. I'm trying to see. I could have swore I did a video on that. It's easy. I used OBS Studio for that, but there's easier ways to do it. Actually, to have your face down there. How do I like this? Am I able to like it? Oh yeah, I could put a like. It's a super chat once your partnership is selected on your videos. Being paid for highlighting comment. Okay. See, I'll be learning something new every time. Thank you for that. Can you? Hey Trelawney, how have you been? Yeah, I probably didn't. I'm looking right now. I don't see it unless I included it. I'm good for including stuff inside of a vlog and then probably didn't title it right. That's probably why I don't know what I'll put a tutorial in a vlog inside the vlog in a minute. So maybe I didn't. Maybe I was supposed to because I got a lot of questions on it and I probably never did. So yeah, I don't think I did. So I'll definitely make a video. Good working. I hate my job. We was just talking about that, girl. You better. She said, I hate my job, man. Every time I hear people say that, it just take me all the way back. Baby, when I say I hated my job, I probably was the hate queen at the time. That took me all the way back. All the way back. Yes, you too. Thank you for being on the live. Thank you. And thank you for the super. Is that how you say it? Super? She said, I hate my job. Girl, you better do something about it then. Because, baby, that's not good. Hating that job, my eyes watering laughing. Man, these colleagues suck. Yeah, they the worst, girl. I ain't no. When I worked, I ain't had no friends at my job. I work. Y'all was so. I'm not mean. I'm naturally nice, y'all, but I'm very antisocial. I'm not even gonna lie. You would be surprised. Like I'm just like I worked from home. My job that I did have that I hated, it was an at-home job, but it was for a bank and it was very demanding. So don't think I was over here just parlaying. No, I was stuck at this desk all freaking day answering back-to-back calls. And when when you work from home, you got to get into Teams meetings, and then you have a chat where you can talk in the chat. Man, my coworkers used to be in that chat. Good morning. I'm like, good morning. Like I've never said good morning in that chat. And I used to second guess myself, like, am I just different? What the fuck wrong with me? Am I the only one not saying good morning? They would be like, good morning. And then they would just put the little emojis with their coffee and little funny memes. And I'm like, y'all weird as. And maybe it was just me. Baby, I came here to do one job. I don't want to be here. I barely got on sat down at this desk. The phone already started ringing. I ain't got time to be talking to y'all no damn chat. And they used all day, what you eating for lunch? I'm like, oh, I like turn my notification. Like it used to agitate the shit out of me. And I started thinking like it was me, like I'm tripping. Cause like why everybody in there enjoying themselves and I'm over here like side eye in the chat. But it's part of the Scorpio in me. But I was like, baby, no, I don't know y'all. And first of all, we work from home. Y'all all across the country. No, y'all will not know nothing about me. And then they used to put like share their kids' photos. I'm like, hell no, I'm not putting my child photo in this damn chat and they be trapped in the cloud when I quit on y'all. I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, no. I came here to do a job. I'm going home. You working from home? Sedgwick disability. Oh, went off on. Oh Lord, not the supervisor got it. That's how they do. They think we children. And they have to remember, most of the time, you older than the supervisor. And I'm like, who you think you talking to? Like they gonna try you. They are gonna try you. Can I call On teams, I'm like, no. Right, that's me. That was so me at work. I was so like my supervisor. She knew. Like I ain't gonna lie, my supervisor was cool. I ain't gonna lie. I had a cool supervisor. I liked her. Problem is, she was always out on the leave of absence. Your ass was never there. We always had a standing supervisor. But when she was there, she knew her people. Like she knew her workers. She knew that I was not to be. Don't ask me to volunteer and do nothing. Don't ask me to run the morning meeting. Don't ask me to do no extra tasks that's outside of my freaking work. What's the word? Duties. Like she knew not to ask me. And it's crazy because she knew who to ask too. And she told me in our little one-on-one meeting, she was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm good." She was like, "I know you just like to come to work." Yes. Don't ask me to volunteer to do shit because I ain't doing it. And they used to be so happy. "Oh, I'm gonna run the meetings today." When you run it on. "I'm gonna run the games today." Okay. Elaine, no. Y'all, I was so mean. I was so mean, but that's just so me. Like, I don't want to be bothered. No. I don't know y'all, and I don't like y'all. They said she was frisky because her favorite cat died. What? Oh, Lord. But yeah, that was me. When I worked from home, I didn't want to be bothered. I ain't even gonna lie. They already knew not to mess with me. I didn't say nothing unless it was mandatory. That's it. If it ain't mandatory, no. That's so funny thinking back on that because I really was like that. Like I would get, and I was opening shift. Like I was like the first shift of the day. It's too early in the morning. It's 6:45. Y'all up in this chat talking about some good morning. Like, first of all, don't talk to me because I'm still drinking my coffee. For one. Oh Lord. So glad I don't have to deal with those days no more. So glad. Well, you better send me a message, Trelawney. Are you on Instagram? I think you said you was, right? On Instagram at one point. I'm only asking because that's the best place to communicate. Yep, send me a DM on Instagram. Then we can figure it out. Yep. But I'm telling you, you gotta, y'all, especially if you hate your job, don't be miserable. Life too short. I'm telling you, do not be miserable at no job you hate. You should be trying and working overtime to get away from it. I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I first started selling digital products and I was working too. I was tired. I wanted to be lazy when I got off work and not do nothing that had to do with my business. But I was like, no. If I'm waking up every day, 6 something in the morning, clocking in on time, being stressed out every day at this job, 8 hours a day, I was like, when I get off work, I'm finna do everything I need to do for my digital products business so that I can quit this ML for one day. That's what I used to think. And I used to be tired. There was days I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to show up, but I did. And in the end, it paid off. It paid off. I'm a Pisces. I love Scorpios. Everybody tell me that. When I tell them I'm a Scorpio, they're like, "Oh, we love Scorpios." Yeah, because we don't bother nobody until we bothered, right? Until we're bothered, we be doing just fine. Us water signs love our own space. Yes, 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 yes. Right. I just said that. You said you're not mean, you just like your own space. Exactly. Like I'm like the sweetest person, really. But I just be chilling, y'all. I just be minding my business. I just be chilling and I just be just doing my own thing. If I vibe with you, I vibe with you. You will know. And if I don't, you will also know. Right? But I'm nice though. I'm nice to everybody. It doesn't matter. Yes, you take care too, Ebony. Thank you. Yes, I'll make one soon. Yep. I will make one soon. Let me put a note because I will forget. I'm gonna put a reminder on my list so that way I know what kind of video. And y'all gotta subscribe to my podcast. If y'all don't know, I do have an audio podcast. Y'all be forgetting about my own podcast. Lord. I got an audio podcast, y'all. So make sure y'all follow it, like it, comment, share it, all the things. Do I even have it listed in the profile? Girl. Like I be linking it at the bottom of my like vlogs. But maybe I should link it in the actual profile of the YouTube, right? Duh. Let me see if I even have it up there or not. Nope, I don't. So maybe I should link it. But yeah, if I have a podcast, y'all, it's on Spotify. It's on like 10 different platforms, but I know most people listen to podcasts either on Spotify or like Apple Podcasts. But it's on both. It is on both. I don't even have a podcast linked in the bio. But I do link it. I link it in all the videos. So if y'all want to listen or follow it, it's on the if you go to my most recent vlog video in the description, it's linked down there. I'm trying to find a link now, but if not, it's linked, like I say, in the vlog videos. In the vlog videos. It's audio only. But do I have any more questions? And y'all, a podcast is another way to sell digital products for the people who don't know. Like having a podcast, even if it's just audio, y'all, that's another way you can reach more people. Like I've had people find my podcast and ask me about my products because of my podcast. So that's another way. That's the reason why I have that podcast, because it's called How to Heal and Get Paid with Content. That's the name of the podcast. So I kind of talk about all the things in between there. But I've had people tell me they found the podcast and that's why they asking about the product. So, and having audio only is easier than you think because you don't have to have the whole setup. You're not on video. And most people, y'all, honestly listen to podcasts and don't be looking, because people listen to podcasts when they driving, when they cooking. Like people like to listen when they busy because they just listen and they're not looking. So that's why audio podcasts are popular. People be thinking like you have to have this whole setup. You don't have to start like that. Not at all. Not at all. But do I have any more last minute? I'm trying to see if I can link it in the chat real quick. I should have had it linked from the beginning, right? Okay, I think that's the link, y'all, for anybody who wants to listen, follow along, share it, like it. Let me click the link to make sure that's even the link, right? Yes, that is the link. So yeah, I linked it for the people who still in here. I pinned it in the chat. If you just click that, it'll take you to Spotify. If you don't have a Spotify account, then it may make you register for Spotify account. And it's crazy, y'all, because my podcast is in 9 other countries. Like, because I can see the analytics, like it's being listened to in like 9 other countries, which is the whole point, right? Yeah, y'all. So I'm still here. No last minute questions, y'all. I am supposed to get off of here in like 5 minutes or less. 5 minutes or less. Like I said, podcast is linked in the chat. If I'm not on live and you want to follow the podcast, y'all, you can find it in the description of all my videos. And then I'm also going to link it in my YouTube bio when I get off of here. If you're interested in UBC, also is going to be linked in bio. And also RBA, if you're interested in RBA, linked in my YouTube bio. If y'all have questions, best place to reach me if I'm not on here is going to be either email or Instagram. If you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram and DM me over there, and I can answer any questions y'all have if it's after the fact. So yeah, and my Instagram is also linked in bio, y'all. Everything is linked in the bio. You're welcome, Trelawney. Everything is linked in the bio. Y'all will be surprised. People will. How do I find your digital product? Linked in the bio. Everything linked in the bio. That's why I keep saying it. Like, but I am supposed to get off because I'm hungry. I need to go get something to eat. I haven't eaten. All I ate today was a Hot Pocket. And it looks like it's about to rain, which is not helping the situation. But if no last minute questions, I am going to go. Thank everybody who joined the live, asked questions. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow. I'm trying to think, what's tomorrow? Friday? Y'all, I be trading, so it won't be in the morning. Because in the morning, I definitely be on the charts trading. So it'll probably be tomorrow afternoon again, like around this same time. Yeah. Around this time again for live. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't have nothing to do. Yeah, tomorrow. All right. But thank y'all. Bye, everybody.